The 5-8 Detroit Lions are on the road for Week 15, off to Tennessee to take on the 9-4 Titans, who are looking more and more dangerous as teams tire out trying to dethrone the king.
Henry in for the touchdown.
Derrick Henry blew up against the Jaguars, putting up over 2 bills along the ground, finding pay dirt twice, all on a hefty 8.3 yards per carry.
Henry has it, and he's got a lot more. It's a foot race with Wingard, and Henry will score.
Henry now has 2 games with 200-plus rush yards, 8 100-yard games, leads the league in rushing yards, and has 5 straight games now where he's run for 4 or more yards per carry.
And Henry back into the game. Henry over the 200-yard mark.
His latest masterpiece came against a Jags D that was allowing around 4.5 yards a carry going into last week, and the same is true for the defense he faces this week.
As Aaron Jones breaks loose! Aaron Jones! He's headed for the end zone!
Detroit gave up 4.6 a run to Aaron Jones last week on 15 carries, and they've allowed 4.5 on the year.
No contact yet from Montgomery as he makes guys miss. Now the stiff arm as he dives for the pylon, and that's a touchdown.
Their defense had even more issues against the pass, letting Aaron Rodgers throw for 290 yards, 3 TDs, and a rating over 130.
Cutting it to the inside, and there he goes for a Packers touchdown.
The Lions have allowed over 260 yards per game through the air, only a few teams giving up a rating higher than theirs.
Rodgers looking right. It is held on to. What a grab.
And that's where Ryan Tannehill comes in. Only 212 yards last week, but 8.8 yards per attempt, 2 TDs, no picks, a rating over 130.
Tannehill's pass to the end zone is caught for the touchdown.
The beauty of Tannehill's play for Tennessee this year, he doesn't have to lead their attack because of Henry, but he never seems cold as he waits for his moments, coming through big for the Titans in most cases.
Tannehill throws the fade, left corner for Brown. Touchdown, Titans!
And what makes them even harder to defend, you never know if Tannehill's going to lock in on A.J. Brown, which happened again last week, Brown putting up his 3rd 100-yard game of the season.
Tannehill taking a chance towards the end zone, and it is caught!
Or if it will be Corey Davis, who has 4th century mark games under his belt.
Throws, and Davis has it.
Davis having a game today.
The Lions' hopes at this point are pretty much tied to what Matthew Stafford could do for them offensively.
3rd down for Stafford. Plenty of time. Looking for Mohamed Sanu.
Stafford threw for over 240 yards, a TD, and put up a rating just over 100.
Stafford with a little shovel inside to T.J. Hawkinson.
But will he be able to go in this game after hurting his rib? He left the game last week and never came back.
Concern for Stafford, and Chase Daniel is loosening up on the Detroit sideline.
Is an 8-8 record enough incentive for the Lions to dig deep and find a way to move themselves into position for a little checkmate? Or have they lost too many pawns, rooks, and castles to keep the king from running rampant against them? Predict the outcome, see how close to the actual score you can get, and we'll do the same.
After the penalty, they keep it on the ground with Kerryon Johnson, and he breaks the plane. Touchdown, Lions.
Tannehill, great protection again, over the middle, into the end zone, caught, touchdown! And it's Jonnu Smith.